that's the life I chose. I chose the life I'm living. Out here chopping, gaining, turning work to Benjis. Always interested. I tried to get a job, but I didn't get it. So I'm not forgetting it. I chose the life I'm living. Gold balls, bad balls. I chose the life I'm living. Cold minds with the rocks. I chose the life I'm living. Four fast cars. I chose the life I'm living. I chose the life I'm living.
What's up, guys, and welcome to this episode of The Tuesday Show. If you haven't figured it out yet, this is actually going to be replacing Tuesday night talks or Tuesday afternoon talks, or whatever the hell I was doing over the last 6 months that, in my opinion, ended up being kind of a failure. If you didn't know, for the last year or not, every Tuesday night I was filming a Facebook Live broadcast that talked about social media marketing, business, entrepreneurship, you name it. Starting in about May or June last year, the timing, the quality, the content itself really wasn't where I wanted it to be. I wanted to be able to provide you with something that was valuable, that was sustainable, and that you would enjoy watching. So today we're gonna talk about 5 ways to make sure that your broadcasts don't go unnoticed. So look, now you have your podcast, your YouTube, your Facebook Live broadcasts, your blogs, whatever other type of content that you're putting out. You want to make sure as many people are seeing it as possible, as regularly as possible. One thing that I used to talk about was making sure that you have a schedule as to when it's going to come out. The reason I say that is because you want to make sure that people can actually expect what to see from you and when. So if you're going to say Tuesday every night at 7, be sure to show up Tuesday every night at 7. You got to think about these old TV shows back in the day. People were rushing home to make sure that they didn't miss a show. Now, we have the opportunity to see things on demand, but at least that way, for the people that want to see it live or want to see it the day of, you're actually there regular, you're showing up with great content. So be sure to schedule your content and let your audience know when they can expect it from you. The second thing you want to do is make sure that the content you're creating is actually sustainable. One thing that I've noticed is a problem with people creating content is they start going with big productions or they write long pieces and it's not something that they can regularly put out. When you do create something sustainable, make sure that it's mobile. Like you can do it from your laptop anywhere that you want. But the more sustainable your production process is, the easier it's going to be for you to keep up with a schedule. So now you've scheduled when your content's gonna come out, you've created a sustainable process, and now you have a finished piece of content. The third thing you wanna do is make sure that you promote it everywhere. This is the best way, obviously, to make sure that nobody misses it. So don't have any shame. Put it on Instagram stories. Mention it in your Instagram caption. Put it on Facebook for all of your friends and family to see. In addition to that, make sure that you put it on LinkedIn, Twitter, wherever else that you have a social platform. Make sure that you're getting the word out, linking back to the piece of content that you actually want people to see. The 5th tip I have for you to make sure that your content doesn't get missed comes to you from these 3 steps, because honestly, I'm not very tall. But what I would recommend is to make sure that you're recycling your content. What I see happen too many times is that somebody creates a new piece of content, only promotes it one day out of the week, and then what happens is people forget about it. So create something that's evergreen, something that isn't just relevant to the day or the time or an event going on so that you can promote it again and again later on in the future. All right, so let's recap. Here's the 5 tips that we had to make sure your pieces of content don't get missed. 1, be sure to schedule a time that your audience can expect when to see this every week or every day, whatever it is. Secondly, create a sustainable process so that you never miss one of those days that you told your audience they're gonna see your content. Third, be shameless. Promote your content on every social platform that you have. Fourth, get some guests. Create content around them so that they share it with their audience and it broadens your reach. And 5th, don't forget to recycle everything that you do. My name is Mikhail. I'm coming to you from Costa Mesa for Blue Light Media, and I hope to see you next Tuesday where we talk about more business, social media marketing, and whatever the hell else I want to.